So today I am finally able to do my 2015 beauty favorites, and I am not one to religiously do the monthly beauty favorites because I don't find that my products change that much from month to month. It's more so seasonal changes, but I've got quite a few items that I found myself just constantly reaching for this year that I thought I would share with you guys. So this might be a little bit of a longer video, so let's just skip all the jibber jabber and jump right into it. So I'm going to try to go in order as you would if you put the products on your face. So first up is primer, and I've got two, and not necessarily two face primers, but I've got the Porefeshional face primer. I found myself constantly reaching for this one throughout the year. I really like that it's kind of flesh colored, so sounds creepy, but when you put it on your face, you don't necessarily have to put makeup on over it if you don't want to, because it looks good on its own, but it gave me a nice kind of dewy glow throughout the day while filling in my pores the best it could. And then a new one to me this year was the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. And when the seasons start to change, my under eye area, more particularly my inner corner, gets so dry that it starts to kind of flake and peel, and you can't do anything with it then. You can't put foundation on, you can't put concealer on without it clinging to those dry patches. And so this was a savior, and it also brightens your inner corners because I tend to rub my eyes a lot because I've got horrible allergies. So this was my saving grace this year. For foundation, I don't really have a favorite foundation as much as I do a favorite all-over face product, and mine is the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. This little guy has been in my skincare routine for I think 3 years now. This was really my first ever type of foundation product that I bought when I was first starting with makeup, and I love it. I'm in the shade Light 3, and this is quite possibly like my all-time favorite. If I were to get shipwrecked on an island, what would you bring? You can only bring one product. It would probably be this guy because it's also got SPF 30. So this is just an all-in-one great product. Even out your skin tone, to protect your skin, to hydrate your skin. It's wonderful. My favorite concealer for 2015 was a new one as well. It's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, and I am in the shade Light Neutral. And again, could these names get any longer? I love the applicator of this. I actually need to go buy a backup because I'm almost out. I love the applicator of this. It's a little doe foot applicator. But this foundation truly does what it says in the name. It is weightless. It is full coverage. It blends gorgeously. Is that a word? If not, can we make it one? It blends gorgeously. It's lightweight. It doesn't get cakey. It doesn't crease that bad. Granted, no concealer is crease proof. I don't care what they tell you. It's not. If you have little wrinkles there, it's going to crease in your wrinkles, and that is just a fact of life. But this is so lightweight and so hydrating for my dry under eyes that we were like best friends all year. My favorite bronzer was also a new one I tried out this year, and it is the Body Shop Bronzing Powder in the shade 01. Mine has been beat to heck, like the lid is broken. But it's just this gorgeous, perfect, cool tone bronzer that it matches so well with my skin tone that it doesn't really even look like I'm wearing makeup. And I hate saying it doesn't look like you're wearing makeup, because you are. That's the whole point why you put it on your face every morning. But this is just gorgeous. It looks beautiful on the skin. It's light, but it gives you that little bit of color that you need, and I found myself reaching for this guy almost daily. Another ode to NARS. My favorite blush this year was NARS Madly. Do you die? Isn't that gorgeous? This is the perfect blush. It's nude, but when you put it on the skin, it gives you this light little flush of color without quite being nude. It almost gets like a terracotta color on the skin. And I don't want to say terracotta and have somebody think like, oh my god, it's an orange blush, because no, it's not. I know it looks kind of like bleh in the pan, but trust me, when you put this on your skin, it is gorgeous. And just the NARS formulation of blushes are wonderful. They last all day. They're pigmented. They're easy to use. It's just NARS wins. So this shouldn't come as a shock to anybody since I use it in nearly every single video I do. My favorite highlighting powder this year was the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in the shade Moonstone. And this is just it's just a gorgeous color for kind of like a light to medium skin tone. Look at that. Yes. My favorite way to apply this is with my other favorite, the Beauty Blender. I like to just kind of roll it in the product and then roll it onto my cheeks, and it creates the most flawless, beautiful highlight that doesn't just look like a streak on your face. I've done it today. It just looks like a very natural glow to your skin. And so, Becca, if you have to pick one highlighter and it's kind of like a pick real quick, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Mine is always Becca. She nails it with every single product she does. Becca, if you want to get that glow on, hit her up. Okay, so then one more. Oh, I forgot to mention this with the foundation, but I also discovered this big old fat Tarte Kabuki foundation brush this year, and I don't really use anything else. It's perfect. It's easy. It's so big that it doesn't take that long to do. It's hard to overuse the product because the brush does soak up some of your product, but it's just so easy to use. The brush is soft. It's easy to clean, and it's the perfect for just boom, 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 out the door, gotta go. Love it. Moving on. Next up is brows, and I've got 3 products, but not really because you kind of have to use them together. But the first one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Soft Brown. I've had this for about a year, and I haven't even remotely used half of it. I love this. It is so easy to use, and I use it with the brush that comes with it. I think it's the number 8. Oh no, it's the number 12 brush, and it looks like this. It's got a spoolie on the other end. But it's perfect. You can create such natural looking brows because you can literally mimic the shape of what a brow hair would look like. It's got a super pointed tip. This is waterproof, and I tend to go from work to the gym, and I know you're not supposed to work out with a full face of makeup, but I don't necessarily always have time to wash my face and then go work out. So this is really nice. I don't have to worry about sweating off my brows, which has happened before, so don't laugh, and it's really kind of embarrassing. But it's waterproof. You can swim with this on. I did that this summer just to test it out, and literally did not move. My brows, flawless. And then to set that, I also like to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in Brunette. This is just the most perfect, natural looking brow gel ever. On days when I can't be bothered with makeup, I always like to do something to my brows because they're so sparse and light. And just throwing this over top gives me something so I don't feel like they look so messy. Okay, eyes. 2 mascaras because no, I actually could not pick. I got, oops. But the two mascaras that I've been loving this year are the Urban Decay Supercurl Curling Mascara, and then the Too Faced Better Than Sex. Everybody says it. I hate the name of this. I love the mascara, but I hate the name. I really do. It's tacky. Too Faced, I'm sorry, but it's tacky. The Supercurl has, I don't even know, I don't feel like I've ever really heard anybody else talk about this, but I am obsessed. The brush reminds me a lot of the Benefit Roller Lash, but the formula and the actual brush itself is just so much better. My lashes literally like, whoop, they could catch wind when I use this. It's so perfect. I literally, when I bought this and I figured out I loved it, I bought 5 of them to make sure that I would never run out because I never hear anybody talk about it, so I'm always fearful that they're just going to stop making it, and I can't be without this. And then everybody knows what the Better Than Sex mascara looks like. It's this big old fat brush that when I first got it, I thought I was going to hate it. But I love it. Spoiler alert. But the one thing about this product is like the packaging is so heavy, almost unnecessarily. Like the brush, the tip of it is so heavy to me that it's kind of just like, man, if I just worked out and like did arms the day before, I get tired putting on my mascara. But I really do love this mascara if you want full lifted lashes. We are just moving right on through this as one should. Moving on to lips. I'm not one to do too many crazy colors unless it's the month of October, and then I wear like a berry lip every single day because I can and I love it, and then I kind of get tired of it and I go back to my nudes. And the lipstick that I found myself just constantly reaching for this year is the Urban Decay lipstick in the shade Naked. And it's literally the perfect, for me, your lips but better shade. It's kind of like a rosy mauve nude. And I just, like, I found myself, if I was like, oh, I don't know what color to put on my lips today, I always reached for this one. I love the formula. It lasts all day. It's moisturizing. The color doesn't get all flaky. You don't get that weird, like, white ring around your mouth, and I really like that one. Last product I have for lips is the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. And as you can see, this little guy's been a trooper. My lips get so chapped and dry when the seasons change. It doesn't matter if it's from summer to fall, or if it's from winter to spring, or spring to summer, whatever it may be. When the temperatures change, my lips freak out and they get so dry and so cracked and chapped, and it's like they peel almost. Okay, I've got 3 palettes that I just could not be without this year. And the first one is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. I use this all the time this year. Like this shade, I would kind of use it as a bronzer, I would use this to highlight, and I would use this to set my under eye, or a combination of both. And I loved this palette. I got this last year for Christmas from my mom, and I could not put it down for like the first 5 months of this year. And look, I haven't even used that much of it. Like, I've still got so much product left. But I loved this, and I could not be without it this year. It's the perfect travel powder set. And then the other one, this should really come as no shock. I did like 5 videos where all I talked about was this. But I got the Kevyn Aucoin, the Contour Book Volume 2, The Art of Sculpting and Defining this year. And this is perfection. Like, you get creams, you get powders, you get eyeshadows, you get bronzers, you get contour shades, you get highlighting shades, and it is just perfect. I loved this. I was so excited when this came out because I wanted to try the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder, but I didn't want to shell out like 40 some odd dollars for one powder. So when this came out and I saw it, I was like, that is gonna sell out in a second. So I hurried up and I got on the bandwagon and I bought it. Oh, I still even have the film on here. That is the most satisfying feeling. But yeah, there's seriously not enough good things I can say about this. I love Kevyn Aucoin products. I love this book. If they make another one, I know it's sold out right now on Sephora, but if they want to keep this permanent, I will probably buy a backup because I just love it so much. Like, if you are going on an overnight trip, just bring this. That's it. That's it. Just this. Put it in your bag, walk out the door. Bye. And then the last palette, I'm not really one to wear a whole lot of eyeshadow all the time. I tend to just throw whatever bronzer I'm using in my crease for a little bit of dimension, and that's really all I can be bothered to do. But when I actually did do eye makeup, I found myself constantly reaching for the Lorac Pro palette, the original, the first one. It's just, it's a gorgeous palette. It's got every shade you could possibly need. It's just, I love this palette so much. Now we're going to move on to skincare, and I don't have that much skincare because my skincare hardly changes, but this year I found a couple new products that I love, and so I kind of want to talk about them. And the first one, again, is no surprise to anybody because I think I rave about this. It's always in an empties video, and that is the Juice Beauty Soothing Serum. If you have rosacea, get it. It is the only thing that I've found that can actually calm the redness of my skin, because sure, I can find a foundation and cover it all day long, or I can treat it and not have to worry about it, which is the method I kind of chose for this year. So this was really just the nail on the head for me this year. I am never without this. Like, I've already ordered another backup. I think I've gone through 4 bottles this year, but I love this and I can't be without it. And I won't talk about it anymore because it's all I ever talk about when I talk about skincare, I know. And then the other two, oh, I've got 3 more products for skincare, but these two kind of go hand in hand because they're both from Fresh. But the Rose Hydrating Eye Gel Cream and then the Fresh Seaberry Moisturizing Face Oil. This eye cream does wonders for depuffing. It goes on so smoothly because it does go on like a gel, but it feels like an eye cream when you've got it on. You just need a little bit, and it sits beautifully under makeup. You can kind of layer it at night if you want more of like a deeper treatment, but I love this. Love, 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 love this so much. And then the Fresh Seaberry Moisturizing Face Oil. This is so wonderful if you have dry skin or even rosacea. This I felt like helped calm some of the redness that I had going on too. I don't use this every night. I kind of try to do this every other night because it is. I mean, it's an oil and it sits on your face and I don't want to wash my pillow sheets that often, so. But I love this product and I'm so glad that I tried it this year because it is expensive, and so it was kind of like, oh, do I really want to try that? But I'm really glad I did because I love that. And then the last one that I'm almost out of, but I ordered another one, it should be here on Tuesday, is the Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask to quench skin's thirst. I heard about this on Claire Marshall's channel, and oh my god. If you like the Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Mask, prepare to have your mind blown by this for literally half the price. This is $25. You just need the tiniest amount. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like fresh berries. It smells like you want summer to smell. And it does wonders for your skin. I'll put this on when I notice my skin is feeling kind of dull and tired, and I'll wake up with just a glowy, healthy, fresh complexion. And I don't know what is in here, but please don't stop making this ever. Okay, my favorite perfume this year was a new one that I found, but I love the Jimmy Choo perfume, this guy that looks like it's a little bumblebee. I loved this one, but this year they came out with Illicit, and oh my god, like, I have never finished a perfume so quickly. This is my second bottle of this, by the way, and I think it came out in like June or summer, sometime around summer. But I would bathe in this every day because it smells so good. It smells a little bit more fresh than the other one, a little bit lighter, a little bit more floral, whereas this guy's a little bit more musky and heavy. But this is just, oh my god, like, I don't think I've worn any other perfume since I got this, and I have quite a few perfumes, but I feel like this is my signature scent, and I can't not wear it. It's my favorite, and yes, I love it so much. Oh. So the first hair product is, of course, the Batiste Dry Shampoo. I put this in my hair every night because I only like to wash my hair 2 times a week, and I know that might sound gross, but it's bad for your hair to wash it every night. So I love using this. It dries up any oils or sweat or whatever is in your hair, and I like to use this at night because I do have darker roots. So if I were to spray it in the morning, it leaves kind of a white cast, so my hair would look kind of gray. So I use it at night, spray it in, massage it through your scalp, and then I'll go to sleep, and then sleeping on it gives me this gorgeous, voluminous look in the morning so that my hair isn't just like, meh, just washed it. It's a greasy mess. And then the other product I discovered this year is the Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Primer. I spray this on damp hair after I get out of the shower, brush it through. I've noticed this has helped a lot with split ends and breakage from brushing your hair when it's wet. Last product, people. Last product. Okay, so the wet brush. I found this year after my hairdresser used it on mine when we were doing kind of like the tortoiseshell hair color to my hair, and you have to put toner on top of the color and then brush it through. Okay, have you ever tried to brush your hair when you've got color in it? It's not pretty, it hurts, and it's awful. And so I'm prepping myself for this, and she pulls out this wet brush and she's do, and nothing hurt. And I was like, what are you using on my hair? and she told me it was the wet brush, so I went out and bought like 5 because I was convinced I could never just be without it. And these are perfect, and I fell in love with this year and cannot be without it. So that is it for my 2015 favorites. I hope this video isn't too long. I was trying to keep it under 20 minutes, so hopefully I did. Those are the products I was loving in 2015, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see what the beauty world does in 2016 and what new products I'll fall in love with this year and all that fun, exciting stuff. So thanks for watching. Please, please, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.